right, here we go in the shop on a Saturday, and this is the latest in my box saga. Here it is. I sawed it in half so I could make a lid out of it. I'm going to show you something now. Are you seeing it? Are you starting to notice it? Yeah. Check this out. When I cut the lid off, it started warping like a banana. Oh. Well, we'll see what we can do here. All right. So I went to the hardware store, got this steel. I cut the steel down the middle with a Sawzall. Only took me way too much time. And now the strategy is this. I'm going to put those pieces of steel in the edges. And then I'm going to glue it with epoxy. And then I'm going to bolt it in place. And that's going to stop this lid from shifting. Will it work? Probably not. But we're going to do it anyway. To do it, I'll be using something called JB Weld. I don't know how old this is. I think my dad must have bought it back in the day. Look at, made in the USA. I can't see how many stars. Maybe it's 48. We'll see. We'll see. I'll mix this up and a scale of 1 to 1. Okay. Alrighty. Always use the bottom of a pop can. Makes a handy stick. Okay. Okay, it's going to be one of those days, huh? Alrighty. Alrighty. Okay. Mix them half and half. This has real steel in it. It says proudly on the container. So that's a good thing. I guess it's going to be amazingly tough. All right. Okay. So about half of it. Now, take this other one. Okay. Right. All right. Come on there. You want to see this at home? Do you really though? Are you that bored? You want to watch a guy squeeze out epoxy into the bottom of a pop can? Is that how bored we've become? All right. Now I mix them together. Oh boy, this is stiff. Okay. Mix it till it's a uniform gray color. I use these throwaway paintbrushes for reasons that I think by now you've figured out as obvious. Oh, okay. All right, let's see what happens. Well, Jeff, won't this be unsightly? Yeah. Yes, it will be. Well, what about when it's done? I'll cover it over. How will you do that? I don't know. Will it be an heirloom? Doubt it. Will it be thrown away? Probably. Is this a waste of your time? Yes. Yes, it is. Why are you so cynical? Lifelong habit. All right. We can put that in there. Oh, geez. Just throw this in the dumpster right now. I do a keep or toss once a year. I got a feeling this is going to be episode 1 next year. Oh, geez. Am I going to need more? No, I think we can make this work. Okay. Yuck. All righty. And while I was ignoring this toothpaste, it squeezed off about 12 more inches on a surface. Oh, that's nice. Good, Jeff. Good, good, good. You're good. Yeah. Somebody this morning said, Jeff, can I just hang out in your shop and watch you work? Why? Why? I mean, can't you just watch those video shows of people doing stupid things? You know, America's Funniest Videos. This has all of the calamity with none of the humor or entertainment. Okay. Do that up again. Mix that. Oh, geez. All right. Paste that up in the corner there. Okay. This is what I was dreaming about. In my dreams, this worked perfectly. Tonight I'll have a nightmare, which will just basically review what I've done now. Okay, I'll put this over here. Now, I take these, oh geez. Of course I missed. Okay, take these pieces of steel. Should have wore gloves. Okay, squeeze that off to the side like so. Can you see me doing this? I should probably show you. All right, so it's packed into the corner. Now, yeah. So how do you make work jeans? Easy. You take regular jeans and smear epoxy on them. Voila, they're work jeans. Okay, here we go. Gonna pack that in like so. So this is my brace, and it's going to go inside the box. I was going to clamp it, but then I realized, you know what? If I clamp it without the box, it's probably going to dry in a warped state. So here's my strategy. I'm packing those in. Okay. But now it's still in a warped state. Okay. So now, I take this like so, put it in the box like so. Okay. Set it like that. Now. This is not going to work. I mean, the next weekend, should I just spend 2 minutes and 47 seconds throwing this away? Okay. You know, if you wasted your time watching TV, at least you'd have gotten something. At least you had a show to watch. Okay. All right. Here you go. If your spouse is talking about like building a shop and you realize, I don't want them to do that. It's just going to be a big mess. It's going to cost a lot of money. They're not going to be any good at it. So my suggestion is show them this video with a lot of encouragement. Honey, I think you're every bit as good as that man. Right? All right. So it's clamped, closed. I'm setting it like so, and I'm setting it down, and when this dries, I will take the lid off, and it'll be nice and tight all the way around. Said Fantasyland. Said Captain Rose-Colored Glasses and Fantasyland. I just did a post on this where Colin Powell said that optimism is a force multiplier. Yes, that's my choice. That's what I'm going to say. I'm going to say that I'm not predicting optimism. I'm just going into it with an optimistic outlook. And we'll see what me and Colin Powell can do. with a little JB Weld. All right. I like that story. All right. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and when more calamities show up, you'll be on the front row. Until we meet, I'm Jeff Gould. God bless.